Item number 5, ordinance on the table. Ordinance number 17-1596. An ordinance to amend the Traffic and Motor Vehicles chapter of the Code of the City of Dearborn by adding section 18-322 entitled Minimum Distance when Overtaking or Passing a Bicycle Penalty. Resolution by council members Bazey and O'Donnell to take from the table for its final reading.
And a unanimous roll will be attached to take from the table. I thought we were going to leave this item to the end. All right, so as you heard me speak at the last meeting, City of Dearborn has become pretty biker friendly. We're attempting to, we have now bike sharing programs, we're creating bike paths around our city. And along comes that is the responsibility of making sure that they're safe. So this language that would be added to this ordinance would read as follows. When overtaking or passing a person operating a bicycle proceeding in the same direction, the driver of the vehicle shall exercise due care and may only overtake or pass a bicyclist when there's a safe distance, which shall minimally require allowing the bicyclist at least 5 feet separation. And again, we have a great group of cyclists here in Dearborn and in our audience, led by a good friend of mine, Tracy Bessick, who has been very much promoting this healthy way or healthy lifestyle. And they have been behind this ordinance as well. We want to thank them for leading the way for promoting biking around our city, and obviously your involvement in making sure that this is something that you guys want done. And my understanding is I know that our legal department had been looking into it, but obviously the support that we get from our residents really ensures that we're doing the right thing and what our residents want. So again, this is the second final reading of this ordinance. Are there any questions or comments on this?
I just have a quick comment.
Sure, Councilman Bazey.
As with all things, congratulations on bringing this forward, Trace, and your group does a wonderful job. I know you and I don't get to bike very often together because I'm doing boot camp and you're biking, and it's kind of, and I'm a hardcore boot camper, so it's hard to give up those Wednesday boot camps. But at the end of the day, I think this is phase one, and I would hope the administration would take a look at certain side roads that we have in the community that are often used by bikes and start to create bike lanes along those roads. I think that's, again, this is great when we're talking about creating a safer environment, but an even safer environment will be when we actually get to the point where we add actual bike lanes in traffic areas and multiple areas around the city that help us to identify and define good areas for biking across the community. So that's just my comment.
Thank you, Councilman Bazey. Tracy, did you want to add anything at all? Okay, afterwards? Okay, perfect. We can do that. Anything else from council or anyone else here that has any questions? All right, Madam Clerk, can we have a final reading, please?
This is the final reading of ordinance number 17-1596 entitled An Ordinance to Amend the Traffic and Motor Vehicles Chapter 18 of the Code of the City of Dearborn by adding section 18-322 entitled Minimum Distance when Overtaking or Passing a Bicycle Penalty.
And can we have a roll call vote, please?
Council President DeBaja?
Yes.
Councilman Shujanian?
Yes.
Councilman Abraham?
Yes.
Councilman Bazey?
Yes.
Councilman O'Donnell?
Yes.
Councilman Serini?
Yes.
Councilman Tefelsky?
Yes.
7 yeses, the ordinance is adopted.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I think Tracy.
Yes, I just have a few things I want to say.
And if you want to just state your name.
My name is Tracy Bessick, 1540 North Silvery Lane. I wrote this down because I'm not good at speaking. I want to thank each and every one of you for voting yes on this ordinance. Dozens of people cycle through Dearborn each day, including our bike share users. Some, like myself, are residents. Some visit from neighboring communities. We appreciate the council. We appreciate that the City of Dearborn values our safety. The state of Michigan is having a Senate Judiciary Committee meeting tomorrow on several bills for bicycle safety, including one similar to what you just voted on tonight. It will now be important to educate our motor vehicle operators on this ordinance and why it's important to give 5 feet when passing a person on a bicycle. We ride for various reasons. Some of us ride to get to work. Some ride for fitness, some ride just for the pure joy of riding recreationally. We are people with families, human lives, not just obstacles in their way. Thank you, guys. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
thank you, Tracy.
Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. Thanks to everyone that came out today. All right, next item.
Did you bike here? Is the question.
Yes?
Someday.